Over 90% of people who own cars have no idea these car hacks actually work, and some of these tricks save you money. Not only that, one of these hacks can prevent repairs that car detailers make thousands of dollars every month. And repair shops don't share these with you. Before you waste one more dollar, here's 15 car hacks. So brilliant, you won't believe it. Let's dive in with trick number 15, essential oil clothespin freshener. You notice that funky smell coming from your vents. Here's the deal. Take a wooden clothespin and put 3 to 5 drops of your favorite essential oil on it. Lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, whatever you like. Clip it onto your AC vent and let the airflow do the work. The oil diffuses naturally through your car, giving you a fresh, clean scent that actually lasts. Here's the kicker. A bottle of essential oil costs about $5, and you can refill the same clothespin for months. Those expensive car air fresheners, $5 to $10 each, and they last maybe 2 weeks. That's one less expensive product you have to keep buying. But wait, if that essential oil trick just blew your mind, this next hack could literally save you hundreds in body shop costs. Trick number 14, Vaseline exterior scratch concealer. You're walking to your car in a parking lot and notice a new scratch on the paint. Your heart sinks because you know body shops charge anywhere from $75 to $200 per scratch to fix them properly. But here's what they don't tell you. There's actually a household item that can make light scratches nearly invisible for less than $1. Here's the deal. Vaseline or petroleum jelly can temporarily fill in and hide superficial scratches on your car's exterior. First, wash and dry the scratched area thoroughly to remove any dirt or debris. Apply a small amount of Vaseline directly onto the scratch and gently rub it in with a soft cloth. The petroleum jelly fills the scratch and creates a protective barrier that makes it less visible. What's worse is some scratches are too deep for this method. If the scratch goes through the clear coat and into the base paint, you'll need professional repair. But for those annoying surface scratches that catch the light, this $3 jar of Vaseline just saved you $150. This next one will 100% shock you. Trick number 13, orange baking soda, headlight restoration. Ever been driving at night and realized you can barely see the road ahead? You check your headlights and they're on, but they're so foggy and yellowed that they're basically useless. Here's the scary part. Replacing headlight assemblies costs $150 to $300 per light, turning a visibility issue into a massive expense. Here's the deal. Cut an orange in half and dip the cut surface into baking soda. Rub the orange all over your foggy headlight in circular motions. The citric acid in the orange combined with the mild abrasive properties of baking soda creates a natural cleaning compound that breaks down the oxidized layer, causing the cloudiness. Scrub for about 2 to 3 minutes per headlight, then rinse with water and wipe clean. An orange costs about 50 cents, and baking soda is maybe $2. Professional headlight restoration, $75 to $150 per light. That's a massive difference for something that takes 10 minutes. This next one will save you hundreds at the detail shop. Trick number 12, coffee grounds odor absorber. You're getting into your car after it's been sitting in the garage for a few days, and there's that stale, musty smell that won't go away. Maybe you've spilled something. Maybe it's just moisture buildup. But either way, your car smells like a damp basement. Most people spray air fresheners that just mask the odor temporarily. Here's the deal. Fill a small container or sock with dry coffee grounds and place it under your seats or in your cup holders overnight. Coffee grounds are incredibly absorbent and naturally eliminate odors rather than just covering them up. They also absorb excess moisture that causes mildew and that musty smell. Leave them in for 24 to 48 hours and the smell should disappear completely. A bag of coffee grounds costs about $5 and can be used multiple times before you need to replace it. Professional car odor removal, $50 to $100 per treatment. Take 2 minutes to set up some coffee grounds, and you might just eliminate that smell for good. Wait until you hear how a simple steering wheel trick can completely change your life. Trick number 11, upside down steering wheel sun protection. Your car is parked in the blazing sun, and you come back to find the steering wheel so scorching hot you can barely touch it. You're doing that awkward hand shuffle, trying to grip the wheel without burning your palms. Most drivers just deal with it or use oven mitts like some kind of cooking show, but here's what the parking industry doesn't want you to know. Flipping your steering wheel upside down before you park can completely solve this problem. Here's the deal. Before you get out of your car, turn your steering wheel 180 degrees so the bottom becomes the top. When you return, the part of the wheel you actually grip has been in the shade the entire time, while the sun was beating down on the bottom half. Flip it back to normal, and you've got a cool steering wheel ready to go. The natural heat distribution means the shaded portion stays significantly cooler than the exposed side. This trick also protects your steering wheel material from UV damage and cracking over time. A steering wheel cover costs about $15 to $30 and still gets hot in direct sunlight. This hack is completely free and works instantly every single time. Plus, you can use this same logic with your seat. If you have leather or vinyl seats, cover them with a light-colored towel before parking to reflect heat instead of absorbing it. That's what we call a win-win. Speaking of easy and useful hacks, this next one will protect your seat for years. You'd be shocked by this next one. Trick number 10, shaving cream fabric seat cleaner. Did you know your car seats are probably covered in stains you've just learned to ignore? Coffee spills, food grease, mystery marks from who knows what. Those fabric seats absorb everything, and traditional cleaners barely make a dent. So most drivers just accept that their seats will look dirty forever. But here's what changed everything. A $3 can of shaving cream can make your seats look brand new in minutes. Here's the deal. Spray regular shaving cream, not gel, directly onto the stained area of your fabric seats. Let it sit for about 5 minutes to penetrate the stain. Then scrub gently with a damp cloth or soft brush and wipe away the residue. The surfactants in shaving cream break down oils and lift stains that have been set in for months or even years. This trick also works great on carpet floor mats, headliners, and any other fabric surfaces in your car. If there's a particularly stubborn stain, repeat the process or let the shaving cream sit a bit longer. The foam texture helps it cling to vertical surfaces without dripping everywhere. A can of shaving cream costs about $3. If you have old cans lying around, this hack is completely free. Professional upholstery cleaning, $150 to $200. The math is pretty simple. Before we get to the stuff that blows your mind, do me a favor. Hit that like button. We did a lot of research and one like actually helps us keep making content like this. Done? Awesome. Now, let's talk about a windshield cleaning technique that changes everything. Trick number 9, Cobra method windshield cleaning. You're trying to clean your windshield and there are streaks everywhere. You've tried wiping in circles side to side, every direction imaginable, but nothing seems to work. You've gone through half a bottle of glass cleaner and your windshield still looks worse than when you started. But here's what most drivers miss. The pattern you use matters more than the cleaner itself. Here's the deal. The Cobra method means you clean your windshield in an S-shaped pattern, like a snake moving across the glass. Start at the top left corner and move in smooth flowing S-curves from top to bottom, then work your way across to the right side. This technique ensures you're not going over the same spots repeatedly and creating streaks. The continuous motion prevents cleaner from drying in patches. Professional window cleaners have used this technique for decades because it's the most efficient way to achieve a streak-free finish. You cover every inch of glass without overlap, which is what causes those annoying lines and smudges. What's worse is watching people scrub the same spot over and over, making it worse each time. This method works with any glass cleaner, or even just water and vinegar. The technique is what matters. Once you master the Cobra method, you'll never go back to random wiping patterns again. Detailing shops charge $20 to $30 just to clean your windows properly. This technique costs nothing and gives you professional results every time. Speaking of prevention, this next one will make your door seal 1,000 times cleaner. Trick number 8, WD-40 Door Seal Conditioner. Picture this. It's a rainy day and you notice water dripping into your car from around the door. Your floor mats are soaked, there's moisture building up inside, and you're starting to smell that musty odor. Those rubber door seals are supposed to keep water out, but they've dried out and cracked from years of exposure. That repair? $100 to $300 per door to replace the seals. Here's the deal. Spray a light coat of WD-40 onto your door seals every few months. The lubricant penetrates the rubber, keeping it soft, flexible, and water resistant. It prevents cracks, tears, and that annoying squeaking sound when you open and close your doors. Just spray it on and wipe away any excess with a clean cloth so it doesn't transfer to your clothes. WD-40 also stops the doors from sticking or freezing shut in cold weather. The protective layer repels moisture and prevents ice from bonding to the rubber. You can use this same technique on your trunk seals and hood seals too. Here's the irony. Many owners wait until their seals are completely destroyed before doing anything, when prevention costs almost nothing. One can of WD-40 costs about $6 and has hundreds of uses around your car. Replacing damaged door seals? $100 to $300 per door. 5 minutes twice a year could save you hundreds. You'd be very much shocked by this next one. Trick number 7. Hold lock auto lock activation. Ever walked away from your car in a parking lot and suddenly panicked because you can't remember if you locked it? You walk back, check the door, and sure enough, it's unlocked. This happens to everyone, and it's not just annoying, it's a security risk. But here's what mechanics don't want you to know. Your car probably already has a feature that automatically locks itself, and you just need to activate it. Here's the deal. Many cars have an auto lock feature where you hold down the lock button inside your car for 3 to 5 seconds before getting out. This tells the car to automatically lock all doors once you close the last door and walk away. Some vehicles require you to hold the lock button on your door panel, while others use the key fob. Check your owner's manual for the exact procedure because it varies by make and model. Once activated, you'll never have to worry about forgetting to lock your car again. The car does it automatically within seconds of you closing the door. What's worse is some drivers avoid leaving valuables in their car altogether because they're worried about forgetting to lock up when the solution was built into the car the whole time. This feature costs absolutely nothing. It's already there. You just have to activate it. Installing an aftermarket auto lock system, $100 to $200. Learning how to use your car's existing features, free. This one will shock you. Trick number 6. Vaseline dashboard restorer. Your dashboard is looking dull, faded, and cracked from years of sun exposure beating through the windshield. You've probably seen those expensive dashboard protectants and conditioners promising to restore that fresh look. But here's what the detailing industry doesn't want you to know. That same Vaseline you use at home can do the job better and for a fraction of the price. Here's the deal. Apply a very small amount of Vaseline to a microfiber cloth and rub it onto your dashboard in circular motions. We're talking about a dime-sized amount, not slathering it on. Buff away any excess with a clean, dry cloth until there's no greasy residue left. The petroleum jelly penetrates the material and restores moisture that UV rays and heat have stripped away over time. This creates a protective barrier that helps prevent future cracking and fading. The shine it produces looks natural, not overly glossy or artificial. You can also use this technique on door panels, center consoles, and other plastic or vinyl interior surfaces. A jar of Vaseline costs about $3 and will last you a year of dashboard treatments. Those expensive dashboard sprays? $10 to $15 each month, and they barely last a week. Plus, Vaseline has dozens of other uses, so you're not buying a single-purpose product. That's what we call a win-win. Now for a tip that will save your car from theft. Trick number 5. Steering wheel lock anti-theft. You park your car in a busy area and you're worried about theft. You've heard stories of cars being stolen in minutes, and you don't have an expensive alarm system installed. Most drivers just lock their doors and hope for the best. But here's what changed everything. Your steering wheel has a built-in anti-theft feature that most people never use correctly. Here's the deal. When you park and turn off your car, turn your steering wheel hard to the left or right until it clicks and locks into place. This engages the steering column lock, which makes it nearly impossible to steer the car, even if someone manages to start the engine. Thieves hate this because it prevents them from driving away quickly. The steering wheel lock is a mechanical feature that's been in cars for decades, but many drivers don't realize it requires that final click to fully engage. Just leaving the wheel straight doesn't activate the lock. You need to turn it until you feel and hear the locking mechanism engage. This works on virtually every car made in the last 40 years. It's a free security feature that takes 2 seconds to activate. Aftermarket steering wheel locks cost $30 to $100 and can still be defeated by experienced thieves. Your car's built-in lock is free, easy, and effective. The beauty of this feature is it's mechanical, not electronic, so it works even if your battery dies or your electronics fail. It's old-school security that still works today. This next one is so genius, you're going to save a lot of money. Trick number 4, Apple windshield cleaner. Picture this. You're driving down the highway and suddenly you can barely see through your windshield because of the hazy film covering it. You flip on the wipers thinking it'll help, but it just smears the grime around, making it worse. Most of us reach for expensive glass cleaners and still can't get that streak-free finish. But here's what most drivers miss. A simple apple could literally save your visibility and your money. Here's the deal. Cut an apple in half and rub the cut surface all over your windshield in circular motions. The malic acid in the apple breaks down the oily film buildup and creates what's called the lotus effect, which repels water and makes it easier to remove dirt, debris, and insects. Let it sit for a minute, then wipe it clean with a damp cloth. Car designers knew that traditional cleaners struggled with the combination of road grime, bug splatter, and oily residue. But this natural solution was their elegant answer that somehow never made it into most owners' manuals. The acid cuts through the film, while the natural sugars help water bead up and roll off. Here's the kicker. An apple costs less than $1 and works better than most $15 glass cleaners. Professional windshield cleaning costs $15 to $30 every time. That's one less expensive service visit you have to schedule. Speaking of storage solutions, this next one maximizes your space. Trick number 3, hidden under seat storage compartment. If you have kids or just a lot of stuff, your car probably looks like a disaster zone with items rolling around everywhere. You're constantly losing things under the seats, and every time you brake, something slides forward and gets jammed. Meanwhile, you're buying expensive organizers when your car might already have the solution built in. But here's what most drivers overlook. Many vehicles have a hidden storage compartment under the rear seats that you never knew existed. Here's the deal. Lift up the bottom cushion of your rear seat. On many cars, trucks, and SUVs, there's a large storage area underneath that's been sitting empty this whole time. This compartment is perfect for storing emergency supplies, first aid kits, tools, cleaning supplies, jumper cables, or anything else you need to keep handy, but out of sight. Everything stays organized and accessible without cluttering your visible space. The genius of this hidden compartment is that it's completely out of view, which means your car looks cleaner and thieves can't see valuables when they peek through your windows. It also keeps items from sliding around while you drive, which is both annoying and potentially dangerous. Plus, it's climate controlled since it's inside your cabin, protecting sensitive items from extreme heat or cold. Check your owner's manual to see if your vehicle has this feature. The compartment might lift out completely, creating even more storage depth. Some models even have built-in dividers or waterproof linings. This hidden storage costs absolutely nothing. It's already there. Professional car organizers cost $50 to $100 and still don't match the space you already have built into your car. Your car just became organized for free. This next one is a car cleaning trick detailers. Gatekeeps from you. Trick number 2, Magic Eraser Interior Stain Remover. You're trying to clean your car's interior, and there are scuff marks on the door panels, mystery stains on the dashboard, and sticky residue on the center console that won't budge. You've tried all-purpose cleaners, scrubbing brushes, even harsh chemicals, but nothing seems to work. But here's what most drivers miss. That white sponge you use to clean your walls at home is actually the perfect tool for your car's interior. Here's the deal. Dampen a magic eraser with water. Don't soak it, just make it moist, and gently rub it on scuff marks, stains, and sticky residue on your car's interior plastic, vinyl, and rubber surfaces. The micro-abrasive foam lifts stains without scratching or damaging the material. It works on door panels, dashboards, center consoles, steering wheels, and even stubborn marks on vinyl seats. What's worse is watching all that grime disappear in seconds after you've spent hours trying to scrub it away with other products. You'll see marks you didn't even know existed vanish with minimal effort. The Magic Eraser is gentle enough for delicate surfaces, but tough enough to remove years of buildup. One important tip. Test it on a small, hidden area first to make sure it doesn't affect your specific interior finish. Some matte or soft-touch plastics can become shiny if you scrub too hard. Use light pressure and let the eraser do the work. A pack of Magic Erasers costs about $5 for multiple sponges. Detailing shops charge $150 to clean your interior. This hack costs less than $10 and gives you professional results. It also works especially well on the thin black marks left by shoes near the lower door panels, where passengers constantly step in and out. For textured dashboard corners, tear off a small piece so you can reach tight spaces without touching nearby buttons or screens. If your steering wheel has light grime buildup, use very gentle strokes to avoid removing protective coating from high contact areas. After finishing, apply an interior protectant to the clean surface so new dirt does not stick as quickly. Now for the final hack that will make your car tire perfectly inflated. Trust me, you'll be shocked by this one. Trick number 1, tire filling pressure chime alert. Picture this. You're at a gas station filling your tires with air, trying to reach that perfect PSI your door jamb recommends. You're constantly checking the gauge, stopping, checking again, adding more air, checking again. It's a frustrating guessing game. 1 second you're underinflated, The next you've added too much, and now you're letting air out. Meanwhile, you're wasting time and risking uneven tire pressure that damages your tires and wastes fuel. But here's what most drivers overlook. Many modern cars have a built-in tire pressure alert system that actually chimes when you've reached the correct pressure while filling. Here's the deal. Turn on your car's ignition without starting the engine. Just get it to the on position where your dashboard lights up. Many vehicles will honk the horn or flash the lights once you've filled a tire to the correct pressure. Check your owner's manual for the exact procedure, because some cars require you to press the tire pressure reset button first, while others activate automatically. Once enabled, you simply start filling your tire and wait for the signal. When you hear the honk or see the lights flash, you know you've hit the perfect pressure. No more guessing, no more overfilling, no more constant checking. This feature has been in cars for years, but somehow it never became common knowledge. Drivers spend 20 minutes at the air pump trying to get it right when their car could tell them instantly. What's worse is that incorrect tire pressure leads to uneven tire wear, reduced fuel efficiency, and potential blowouts, problems that cost hundreds to fix. Some vehicles also have individual tire pressure displays on the dashboard, showing you real-time pressure for each tire. This makes it even easier to fill each one to the exact specification without ever touching a gauge. And here's the kicker. This feature is already built into your car. You just have to activate it. Incorrect tire pressure doesn't just affect your ride quality. Underinflated tires reduce fuel economy by up to 3%, which adds up to hundreds of dollars per year in wasted gas. Overinflated tires wear out faster and can blow out at highway speeds, leading to dangerous situations and costly replacements. A tire pressure gauge costs about $10, and you still have to interpret the readings yourself. Getting your tires filled professionally costs $5 to $10 per visit if the gas station charges. This built-in feature is completely free and gives you perfect pressure every single time. How many did you already know? Drop a comment below and let me know which one shocked you the most. If this video just saved you from expensive detailing, hit that subscribe button for more money-saving automotive content. Talking about saving money, click this to discover more genius hacks that'll definitely shock you. Kindly click this video. Your wallet will thank you.